are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. I'm so
Good.
thankful that you decided to do my podcast for me on tonight, talking about almost 30. And just to clarify, you are not almost 30.
Yeah, right.
You're just in your 20s. And I just love what you're doing with your life and how inspired and motivated you are. So that's why I came up with the segment almost 30. But I love it. You're not almost 30. If you want to tell your age, you can, just to put that disclaimer out there so nobody thinks like, oh my gosh, you're 29.
Yeah, no, I am 23. So close, but not so close.
Okay. Yeah. I know you don't, we funny about our age. So
Right. I know. I'm good. I'll be 30 when I hit 30. I'm gonna be 30 for like 20 years after that.
right. Me too. Me too. I think I've been 34 for like 5 years, but it's okay.
Right.
All right.
No, it's an honor to be here.
You said what?
I said it's an honor to be here. I'm excited.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, no problem.
So just jumping right into the interview. So I love what you're doing with your life and your story and everything that you have going on with you. If you don't mind telling my audience a little bit about yourself.
Okay, well, I am Pam. My real name is Pamela. I'm 23 years old. I just graduated from Alabama A&M University with my bachelor's of arts. It was psychology was my major and biology was my minor. I just finished that up in April of this year. And now I'm back in school. I just started. Yes, I'm back in school getting my master's. I am getting my master's at the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga, so UTC for the locals. I just finished off my first semester, which you gotta let it go, let it do what it do. And I'm on my way, right? And on my way to my second semester. My goal at the end of all of this schooling, because I have even more after my master's program, is to be a cosmetic doctor. I am really big into makeup, fashion, hair, and medicine. I don't know where medicine came in, but I guess it's some type of art, I guess. So it's like an art thing.
Definitely.
So that's what I'm doing. I also have my own business. It's called the Dollface Company, which is where I do makeup. So I'm a travel makeup artist. I do a little hair here and there. A lot of wig installs is my concentration when I do hair. But for the most part, I do a lot of soft glams, natural glam faces around the Chattanooga, Nashville, Huntsville area.
Okay, awesome. And she said Huntsville, just in case you guys missed that last part.
Yes, Huntsville.
But yes, that is awesome. That's awesome. So tell me, how did you get started in doing travel makeup?
Well, originally it started on YouTube. I was watching YouTubers do their makeup because I always wanted to do makeup. I'm like, okay, I don't know what the first thing to do with makeup. I don't know shades. I don't know undertones. Like all this stuff is important when you're doing makeup. Right. So I started looking on YouTube and I started mimicking faces on YouTube, only on myself though. So as time went on, people were asking me, who did your makeup? Who did your makeup? And I was like, me,
Right.
So, because for me, I didn't feel like I was doing the best.
Right.
So over time, people started asking me to do their makeup and telling me that I could take this further. And I was like, okay, let me try it. So earlier this year, at the very beginning of this year, I started the Dollface Company. And it originally started in Huntsville. So a lot of my clients are in Huntsville. And I moved to Chattanooga, to get my master's. I moved back to Chattanooga to get my master's, which is how I became like a traveling makeup artist. Mm-hmm. I've done 2 fashion shows. I've been the head MUA for 2 fashion shows as of late for the Curvy Diva Boutique. Check them out, look them up. Yes, that's my Sharonda Thompson is the owner and CEO of that. So she does great work and she hired me to be her. I was originally her Alabama MUA, so I kind of like fluctuate between Tennessee and Alabama MUA, depending on where the fashion show is. So it's actually blossomed much better than what I thought it was going to be. Mm-hmm. You always kind of downplay your own talent,
right? And
so it was really good to have somebody tell you like, "Hey, do you want to be the MUA for my fashion show?" Like, I'm sorry, what? But yes, I would love to do that. And I've actually done my second one, and I'm also looking forward to my third one. So
yeah, well, I'm definitely gonna have to get you on the books for one of my fashion shows to do the makeup styling.
Yes, you should, girl.
That would be amazing. That would be amazing. So tell me, how are you enjoying it? Like the traveling with the school and the traveling with the makeup, and well, you don't travel for school, but you know, moving here to Chattanooga to go to school, but then still working, you know, working and doing makeup. So do you have a full-time job? I know I just asked you like two different questions, but do you have a full-time job?
Okay, so yes, I do currently have a full-time job. I'm in between jobs right now because with the psychology major, it's a little tougher to get a career job with just a bachelor's degree, or let's say a career job that I would prefer. Like there's different types of jobs you can get with a psychology degree, but the ones that I prefer, I can't get until I achieve some type of master's program. So I am currently full-time student, full-time worker. And so the Dolphins coach has actually been put on the back burner, more like a side hustle now. It is hard. It's not easy. Being a full-time student in undergrad is definitely different from being a full-time student as a grad student. They to me, in my opinion, they ask a lot more of you. So with that being said, you're doing, like for me, I was doing papers on the road because at first, before I moved officially to Chattanooga, I was still in Huntsville. So I was driving back and forth for class every Tuesday and Thursday. So not only was I working, I was in school and I was on the road all the time, and I was trying to maintain the Dollface Cup. So it was a lot. It was a lot of sleepless days, sleepless nights, sleepless, just no sleep. Okay, didn't get any sleep. Very much so delusional and deranged. Some days, but I knew what I wanted to do, and I knew that nobody's gonna get my business where it needs to be except for me. Nobody's gonna get my grades where I need them except for me. And I still got to make this money. So I had to do what I had to do. And until I can achieve the degrees that I need for what I want, I have to do some type of outside work. So it's not easy, but I just have to suck it up and just cry through it because it has been a lot of tears, especially with the Dollface Code. I don't know if I'm talking too much, but with the Dollface Code.
You're not. I love it. I love it.
Okay, good. Okay, good. So the Dollface Code, it's harder to obtain clients. And it's not because my work is not well, it's because everybody has their own person already. And so it is competitive, especially for hair. There's a lot of hairstylists in Chattanooga, and a lot of them are more advanced than I am because my concentration wasn't initially hair. Like I got started in hair because somebody saw my hair and asked me, could they do, so I'm all self-taught too. And so some people have, done training and stuff. I'm self-taught. I'm already a full-time student and I'm already working. Like I can't, I can't juggle too much. But this is something that I enjoy. And I do believe that all of my clients understand that like I'm not at my peak. I still am learning. So I always tell all my clients that I appreciate them for any work that they let me do because girl, you could have went to anybody that you felt, So I am very much grateful because they are a part of my journey. Everyone that's ever let me do their hair, do their makeup, fashion shows, like this is a part of my journey. I've only been doing makeup for years and I've only been really doing hair for a year. I only got serious with hair once the Dollface Code started blossoming and I could actually see, like, oh, okay, so I can do this.
So I love it, girl. You are just like amazing. And you're 23, right?
I'm 23.
Okay. I have to remind myself because watching y'all kind of grow up, and I haven't even been in your life like that long, but I still feel like I watched you kind of grow up still. So I always want to say, Pam, like 19, 20,
Yeah.
So yes, I have to make sure I ask.
I know that's another thing. Coming back home, people still see you as like a child. Not seeing like you, but like just people don't see you. Well, see me. Let me speak personally. See me as a growing woman. Like I'm not a child anymore. So
it's hard to make that transition.
Yeah, it is very, 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 very hard. But I'm working on it. It's all a part of the process, and I feel like it's gonna go on until I'm 30. If not past that. So,
I can definitely tell you the growing process is gonna continue past 30.
Yeah,
and accepting that, that's gonna continue, girl. As long as you're doing something with your life, you're always gonna be in a process. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like you're just gonna be like, oh, I'm out of that stage of my life. Girl, no, my mom literally told me, I want to say last year, I'll give her 2. She literally told me 2 years ago, I will never be grown to stay in my place. I was like, I'm
Okay.
treating the whole house and the whole husband later. Oh, okay.
You're like, okay, cool.
Right.
Not grown.
Like,
Right.
Whatever.
I don't
Like,
know where
she's
that
dead
husband, those
serious.
kids came from, but okay.
Right. I mean, she was dead serious too. I was like, okay, whatever. You know, in other words, like, I can't say nothing to her. So I'm like, okay, I'll just keep my opinions to myself. So, you know.
But I'm still grown.
Yeah, still grown, fully grown. Like, girl. But yes, it's always gonna be a process. It's always gonna be somebody who looks at you like you're still a baby. So that's okay. You know, let people, it's not your process, it's their process.
That's true.
It's not your process, it's their process.
Yeah, that's on them. Because I've accepted that I'm growing.
Yes, exactly. You're definitely grown. And it's your life, so you're definitely grown.
Right.
So to talk to you and to hear everything that you're going through and that you're facing, I can't help but to think, you know, where did you get this confidence from? Where did you get this boost of energy, this self-believing? Like, you're just amazing, you know? And I heard you say that there's been a lot of tears, but behind those tears, or should I say in front of those tears, is still progress, you know?
Right.
So it's not like the tears held you back. It's not like those times where you're behind closed doors and you feel like you can't make it, you know, kept you down, because obviously it didn't, and it's not going to. So where do you get this confidence from?
Well, first of all, my parents have like a no mess policy. Like, if you're gonna do it, you said you're gonna do it.
Right.
You gotta cry, take your minute, go back and do it. Right. So it's never like, it's never I would say my support system. I have a great church family, a great like immediate family. I got a great family. My grandmother, she calls me, how that makeup doing? Okay. Keep it up. How that school going? Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I love that.
A whole lot of it comes from my support system, and like, I mean, I guess like my parents, of course, both of my parents, but my mom specifically, because as a woman, she can kind of understand where I am in my life. And so like, I do a lot of crying. I do a lot of self-care. I'm very, very big on self-care. Like meditation, like literally hands, you know, I do a lot of namaste. I have to.
You do.
You feel like the world is on your shoulders, and it's literally, if you do it correctly, it's like a weight lifts off. Like I've caught myself a couple of times like waking up out of my sleep, because like I got my body to like a total relaxation. And so like I have to be mindful that yes, I'm on a goal, but I have to make sure that I'm spacing everything out and creating a balance. And I feel like without balance, I wouldn't be moving as well as I am, or making it look like I'm moving as well, because it's hard. It is. Having a support system is very important. And you also have to know, not know, because I'm in my 20s, so I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm just going with the flow. Like, it hits me when it hits me. Like, that's how I live. Like, it hits me when I don't know. So I'm going, and I'm going to keep going until like, I'm like, yeah, this is it. This is where I need to be. I'm not satisfied, and I refuse to live a mediocre life. You know what I'm saying? Like the life that, like, that's not the life I want to live. I'm not settling for that. Like, I'm not putting up with that, because I want to be happy in the end. And so if that requires me, you know, letting friends go, letting relationships go, letting family go, then so be it. Like, I can't let anybody stop my progress. And the only people that need to be on my team are the people that want to see me win and want to see me do what I said I wanted to do. And so I think that's a lot of it as well. Because you need, like I said, you need a good support system. And so like, this is a season of like weeding people out. Like, you gone, no, I don't got time for that. No, I don't got time for that. You might be cool. Come, you can hang with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. Because you have to be careful who you allow in your spirit as well, because people can be so miserable with themselves, and then they put all that on you, and you start feeding off, you know. Yeah,
definitely. So, you definitely pick up other people's energy.
Yes, you can feel it. And then you really, then like the people you hang with, like they say birds of a feather flock together, but I don't think they mean like in a mirror type of way. But you definitely pick up some traits of the people that you hang with. Like, because they're a routine. And so their routine becomes part of your routine. Like, so you have to be careful with that too. I can't play with the support system. So like my friends and my parents and my family, you know, my friends are family, and like, they are like my strength because I be out here boo-hooing. Okay, I cry a lot.
So tell my audience, exactly, do you have any future plans? Like, what do you see for the doll face in the future?
So I started the doll face because I want to be a cosmetic doctor. And within, I decided that I want to have my own practice. So that's what I'm going to do. And because I have my own practice, I can have my own services within my practice. So when things are all said and done, I want to incorporate the doll face into the medicine side. Of course, the name may change, but the services will still be there. So I'll be doing makeup, like natural makeups and like medical makeup. So like I'll be working on aesthetics, so more like permanent makeups, things like that. I want the makeup side to still be a part of the medicine side, like makeup and medicine. That's kind of who I am. Even if makeup is like hair is part of your makeup, you know, in a sense, if you get what I'm saying, you know. So makeup and medicine is who I am. So since I can't do medicine right now, I need to practice my makeup. I need to perfect it, you know. So I'm not letting go of the doll face code because I am the doll face. So that's just that. So it's going with me. Whether it's big or small, it still has a special place in my heart because it's my first business. So I'm just, it's not going.
Yeah, that first baby definitely has a special place in your heart. I
Yeah.
But this has been amazing. So other than meditation, what do you use for inspiration?
Inspiration. I'll say, what do you mean by inspiration? Are you saying like,
do you listen to podcasts? Do you read? Do you is music an inspiration to you? Like, do you listen to
so what gets me by?
Yes.
Oh, girl.
What keeps you going? Definitely, yeah.
Okay, it might be a weird thing, but I love food. Like, that's my thing. That's my thing.
Yes, and that's okay. And it is totally okay.
I go out to eat all the time. That I love to cook as well. So I didn't put that out there. I love to cook. So like cooking is a really big part of me. So if I'm not meditating, I'm cooking. Or if I'm not cooking, I'm going to restaurants, new restaurants that have like strange things to try on the menu. Like I really appreciate food in its taste. Like I really do. And so like cooking and food is probably like my second. Like I think about food all the time. Like all the time. And so with that being said, I cook a lot. Like even for the holidays, like I'm cooking. I'm in the kitchen. Like what you need. Matter of fact, I'll do it myself. Don't worry about it. Like I love to cook. It soothes me. It is very therapeutic for me. And I also do a lot of hiking. I hike a lot.
Okay.
So
That's interesting.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
Yes, I love to hike. Okay, so
really?
Yes. So
any bike riding?
Huh?
Any bike riding?
Yeah. No.
No. Okay. I didn't know if that was all mixed in or.
I can't ride a bike. I can't ride a bike.
Oh, okay. I didn't
know.
I've
tried that. Y'all, if you're listening, if we ever hang out, please don't ask me to ride a bike. The answer would be no. I am 23 years old and I cannot ride a bike, and I am not afraid to admit it. I've had some horrible stories. I apologize to that couple. I am so sorry, y'all. I still feel bad to this day. But you know what? You have to figure out what you can and cannot do.
That's true. And that's a big part of your process.
Yep. I can hike on my feet, but I can't hike on no bike. That ain't gonna ever happen. I can't do it. I'm sorry. Never. But I do like to hike. I actually hike when I go on vacation. I try to hike in different states, even countries. When I go out the country, I try to find a hiking trail. It's amazing.
Oh wow, that's
yes, amazing. It's fun.
Fun. I leave it to you. I believe you. I'm not a nature person, so
nature.
No. The last hiking trail I went on, I think I was like in 7th grade, 8th or 9th grade, and I saw a snake, and he rose up out of the water, looked at me, and I completely froze. And I was with my mom and my little brother, and at that time, like she had just had him, he was in a stroller. And she was like, Ebony, you gotta walk. She was like, just keep going. I was like, I'm not gonna go past.
Keep going.
Right. Yeah, she's crazy. I was like, Mom, I'm not going past the snake. She was like, Ebony, you gotta go. It's gonna come over here. I was like, he was just looking at me. You know, snakes are faster than us.
I'm scared of snakes. I've never seen a snake, so that's probably why I'm still hiking.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never seen a snake. I've never seen anything off the wall, but I also go on hiking trails that are like frequent, like very popular, because I don't like snakes. And snakes, they like in the trees. Snakes are in the trees and they jump. Did you know they jump?
Yep.
Oh my gosh! So every time I hike now, I do look ahead because you ain't gonna jump on my head. That's not happening.
But yeah, like that's amazing.
Sorry, I don't do snakes.
No, you're fine. That was funny, but no, you're fine. So, okay, that's amazing. So, tell my audience what we can do to help you continue to be glamorous and prosper and, to push your dreams. How can we help you in the future?
Okay, so to actually further my business, I am a traveling makeup artist and I am a hairstylist. So ladies, if you like those wig installations and those customizations, I am your girl. You can follow me on Facebook. My name is Pamela Elizabeth. It's all simple as the generic naming, the generic spelling on Facebook. You can also find me on Instagram. Now I have two different Instagrams. I have a personal page and a business page. So my personal page is Modishmela. That's MODISHMELA, Modishmela. And then my business page is the doll face code with the underscore. So it's connected to my personal page. So if you look on my bio, you'll be able to click right onto my personal page, as well as the Facebook. I do have a doll face code Facebook page as well, connected to my personal page. So reach out to me, send your girls my way, come my way. I'm here for you. My prices are fairly reasonable, but they will be going up for 2022 because I can't play myself anymore. But
nope.
It's still affordable, y'all. It's still affordable. I ain't gonna do y'all like that.
But people pay for what they want. They pay for it all the time. So if they want you, they'll pay for you.
Right, exactly.
And I love the fact that you are a traveling MUA. So guys, if you're listening, wherever you are, she'll come to you. So that's amazing. That is amazing. That special weekend of if you have shows that you're doing, you have a special event, please hit her up, look her up. She's definitely available. She is a college student though. Don't forget that she's available. Right. She will definitely, give her some time and she'll hook you up. But Pam, thank you so much for coming on BossWife.live. This was so much fun. I'm so glad we got to do it. And I would definitely be using you for one of my shows. I'm so excited about that.
Use me.
That'll be amazing. Yes. That would definitely be amazing. So guys, thank you again, Pam. You guys know where we are. Any listening platform that you're on, please hit us up, like, share, comment, leave a response. Let us know what you thought about this interview. Let us know if you have any questions for Pam or me, or let me know if there's anything else you want to see or hear on BossWife.live. You guys, Merry Christmas, because today is Tuesday. It's the Tuesday before Christmas. So, Merry Christmas. I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday. And Pam, thank you again so much. And Merry Christmas.
No problem. Happy holidays.